It's an undeniable fact that China's population is shrinking, and the reasons behind this are chilling to contemplate. Recently, an image allegedly from an internal meeting has circulated online, showing a screen with the headline, Donor Screening Standards and Monitoring System. The quality standards of donors are the key to results. The following content is truly hair-raising. It shows that the donor selection range includes highly educated groups, outstanding students from the country's key universities under the 985 and 211 projects. The interview criteria reportedly take into account factors such as body shape, posture, appearance, temperament, skin condition, and eloquence. The written assessment includes questionnaires on mental health and lifestyle habits. It appears that the Chinese Communist authorities are selecting what they call high-quality donors, not only choosing from the young and healthy as the public might assume, but also taking into account factors such as physique, temperament, eloquence, and mental health. A blogger on the X platform named Overseas Expose commented, "According to the CCP's organ donor selection standards, donors must be outstanding students enrolled at key universities under the Project 985 or Project 211 initiatives. This fully explains the widespread disappearances of university students in China, especially in Wuhan, where there are many hospitals performing organ transplant surgeries. A huge number of university students have gone missing there, likely due to the proximity of material sourcing." It seems that Xi Jinping's seemingly unintentional words before the September 3rd military parade were not without basis. He considers himself over 70, still a child, and hopes to live to 150 this century. However, given China's deteriorating economy, not only are students from ordinary universities struggling to find jobs, but even graduates from top-tier universities such as those in the 985 and 211 projects are finding it difficult to secure suitable employment. Instead of focusing on improving people's welfare and solving the employment problem, Xi Jinping and the CCP authorities are preoccupied with finding their ideal donors from among these top university graduates. This demonstrates that the CCP authorities and their so-called top leaders truly treat the Chinese people as a human mine. Furthermore, under the CCP's tight big data surveillance facing the increasing number of missing teenagers, the CCP authorities are not in a hurry to reunite families and their lost children. Instead, they maliciously introduce a so-called high-tech black-hearted school uniform. A technology company in Guizhou, China has developed a smart school uniform. On the back of the uniform is our digital tag. Inside the digital tag is a tiny chip, a flexible, washable, bendable chip used in smart uniforms. We embed the chip into the clothing, and through this chip we can realize many smart uniform functions. By preloading a child's personal and medical information into the system, it becomes possible to monitor in real time the child's every movement. This uniform, or rather its school badge, has two smart chips embedded in the shoulder area that are heat and hand wash resistant. They can track a student's location in real time. What's even more frightening is that this type of smart school uniform has already been widely implemented. The Global Times reported as early as 2018 that 11 middle schools in Guizhou province were vigorously promoting smart school uniforms. According to information disclosed on a Guizhou technology website, at that time the Smart School Uniform project already occupied 95% of market share in Guizhou province and 20% of the national market share. This included schools such as Huiren No. 11 Middle School in Junyi City, Guizhou Province, and Fuquan No. 6 Primary School in Qinnan Prefecture, Guizhou Province. More than 10 schools in Guizhou and Guangxi provinces adopted this type of uniform. Meanwhile, provinces and cities such as Henan, Chongqing, Hunan, Sichuan, Guangdong, and Wenzhou have also successively introduced this type of uniform. The broadcaster urged concerned parents to check their children's school uniforms for peace of mind. The implication is that many parents are unaware that their children's school uniforms incorporate this advanced technology. Wang Baoqing, deputy director of the Tsinghua University Business Model Research Center, made the following statement in a speech. Don't middle and high school students wear their uniforms every day. I work in software and I quickly realized these uniforms are basically mobile sensors. So we added an RFID chip to the collar. The technology is straightforward, just 14 cents each, and the actual cost is even lower. With stitching included, it's only 14 cents per uniform. Is that expensive? Not at all. Then you just install sensors at the school gate, classroom doors, dorm entrances, restrooms, cafeteria entrances, and library doors. For your parents, when your child enters elementary school, you'll be able to see exactly when they enter the campus, when they go for meals, how many times they use the restroom, and when they return to the dormitory. Everything will be visible. As this black technology has come to light, opposition and criticism online have continued to grow.
校服里装芯片，做什么？
What's the purpose of putting chips in school uniforms? What's the benefit? According to the school, it's meant to prevent students from skipping classes. But do you really believe that? If a student wants to skip class, wouldn't they just take off the uniform? I can't help but wonder what's the real purpose of installing these chips in the first place.
多掉吗？不知道。你们装了这个，是不是有什么目的？
He pointed out sharply, if a child goes missing, you still won't be able to find them.
我个人非常反对这个校服里边。
Personally, I am strongly against putting chips in school uniforms. What's the point of doing this? They say it's for easier management. Some people agree, saying it helps manage children better. But have you considered how terrifying it could be if the wrong people misuse this?
用起来这很吓人的。
Someone pointed out, no one can guarantee that the school won't sell students' personal information. That really hits the mark. For example, Hu Shenyu, a 15-year-old at Guizhou Middle School in Shangrou, Jiangxi, disappeared while at school.
但是智能校服会收集学生的
But smart school uniforms collect students' personal information such as location data, attendance records, and health information. The storage and use of this data carry privacy risks. What if criminals exploit it? When wearing a uniform with a chip, wouldn't students feel like they were being watched by one pair of eyes or countless eyes?
或者无数双眼睛盯着呢？
A netizen asked, were parents informed about the chips in the uniforms? Some suggested, tell the kids to leave the uniform at school, don't wear it home, don't take it home at all. But under years of strict enforcement by the authorities, it seems that following this advice is easier said than done. It seems that the authorities secretly introduced these smart school uniforms many years ago, yet the number of missing Chinese teenagers continues to rise. According to a Baidu search, in 2024 alone, 35,359 people aged 3 to 22 went missing in China, meaning more than 30,000 families are on the brink of collapse. So where did these children actually go? The answer may be shocking. The photo below shows what the authorities secretly rolled out as the so-called Petmobile cremation vehicle. In January 2024, ordinary Chinese citizens spotted it on the streets. Since then, many netizens have captured footage of this vehicle appearing in different locations. According to reports, the vehicle is 5.3 meters long, 2 meters wide, and 2.47 meters high, with a total weight of 3.51 tons. It can cremate pets weighing up to 60 kilograms but 132 pounds in a single session. The manufacturer claims that the combustion process is smokeless, flame-free, and odorless, and that it meets legal standards for harmless disposal. Even more alarming, this type of vehicle can reportedly cremate up to 30 pets continuously in a single day. This footage was taken in a wasteland in Fenghua District, Ningbo City, Zhejiang Province. Netizens reacted with a variety of comments. They don't even allow burning corn stalks, so why is this allowed? Cremating a pet costs 2,000 yuan. How many pets are actually cremated? And they drive around everywhere, even in rural towns, where most pets are buried. Is this some kind of disposal vehicle after removing organs? This kind of vehicle is anti-human and anti-social. Its existence causes immense harm. No wonder they can't find the remains. No evidence. It's lawless. So does it matter if many children go missing and can't be found? Douyin blogger Sister Hui Xin pointed out that if these incinerators are placed on roads, public safety is truly at risk. Doesn't it sound terrifying? It's like having 4 eyes on the back of your head. If bad people use these vehicles, claiming it's for animal incineration, but the maximum weight is 120 jin, 60 kilograms, isn't 120 jin enough? Some also pointedly remarked, not of our kind, not of our kind. In fact, it's not just these mobile incinerators that can drive on public roads without license plates. Even some fake ambulances are brazenly parked in front of hospitals. In October 2025, netizens discovered 3 unlicensed medical ambulances parked in front of Xiaoyang No. 2 Hospital in Changsha, Hunan Province. One of the vehicles had the words Hunan Caifeng Emergency Medical Transport printed on it. This car doesn't have a license plate. Look, all these cars don't have license plates, and the ambulance in front doesn't either. Even the white car parked in front of this shop doesn't have a license plate, and the people are sitting inside. It doesn't even have a temporary license plate. According to public information, there is a Hunan Caifeng Emergency Medical Center Service Company Limited in Changsha, with Hunan Caifeng Technology Company Limited as its controlling shareholder. The video immediately sparked outrage among netizens who expressed horror as these unlicensed ambulances are highly suspected of being linked to organ harvesting. These strange, unlicensed ambulances can be found in some urban residential areas and even on remote rural roads in China. A video posted by a netizen shows that unexpectedly this type of ambulance without license plates or the name of a specific medical institution was also seen in Heiyuan City, Guangdong Province. A netizen from Guangxi posted a video asking, "Can someone explain why ambulances from Guilin 924 Hospital don't need license plates to drive on the road?" Everyone tell me, are these vehicles compliant with regulations? The ambulances have no markings or license plates and don't seem to be going to any hospital. They just stop here and there. Some netizens also posted videos showing ambulances without license plates or hospital names suddenly appearing in a small county in Guangxi, questioning, why are these vehicles parked in residential areas? It's scary. How are ambulances regulated? Some people express their confusion. There are 120s everywhere without license plates. What's the problem? Some people bluntly say, these fake ambulances acting in the name of saving lives are in fact harming people. They've become demons of panic, lurking in the corners of the city. If you see one of these vehicles, stay away. Why do these unlicensed ambulances appear everywhere, from hospital gates to residential areas and even side streets? Some speculate that they may be involved in transporting organ donors or even living organs. Others have revealed that such unlicensed ambulances seem to enjoy a particular kind of privilege, and even traffic police dare not interfere with them. An intern doctor at Xiangya 2nd Hospital in Changsha, Hunan, Liu Shuiyu, died under mysterious circumstances, inadvertently exposing the hospital's dark secrets of organ harvesting. Netizens discovered that the hospital not only had unlicensed ambulances parked nearby, but also a rooftop helipad, leading many to suspect it was built specifically for organ transplant. One netizen posted a video saying, "What's going on today? The helicopter at Xingya 2nd Hospital has been flying back and forth 4, 5, 6 times. The roaring noise is deafening." Someone wrote in a calm tone, "Every time it flies, a teenager goes missing." On September 28, 2025, a video circulated online showing that Xingya 2nd Hospital had signed a cooperation agreement on air medical rescue services with Hunan Low Altitude Economic Development Group Company Limited. Hua Songwen, director of the Air Medical Rescue Management Office under the hospital's Department of Social Affairs, personally gave an introduction about the helicopter. This is Hunan's first medically configured helicopter. This is the rear cabin, also known as the medical compartment. We've equipped it with a transport stretcher, ECG monitor, defibrillator, transport ventilator, infusion pump, and vacuum suction device. With such equipment, this helicopter has a capability of an airborne ICU. The video shows a helicopter flying directly to Guangzhou. Shockingly, soldiers were present at the landing site. Once the plane arrived, it immediately connected seamlessly with an ambulance, leading many to speculate that another set of parts had been urgently delivered. An alleged insider revealed that the helicopter flew in from Yulin, Guangxi. Given the presence of military personnel at the scene, it's likely that some high-ranking military leader is harvesting civilian organs again. Poor Chinese people not only face the hardships of life, but also have to fight desperately against the all-encompassing surveillance, manipulation, and the entire state apparatuses ensnaring of children. How unfortunate. Only by dismantling the CCP can the Chinese people escape their fate as human minds. That's all for today. If you enjoy our content, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment, and share it with a friend. We appreciate your support, and we'll see you next time.